Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Choda with Ignition Time and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being a viewer. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. Honestly, I thought we would have a normal and uneventful start to 2021 because 2020 has been a year that we want to forget. It's been an unbelievable year. It's been a bizarre year. It's been a tragic year. It's been a year where the economy went into a recession. It's been a year where a lot of our fellow Americans couldn't didn't make it. I actually lost one of my friends, so this is a little hard for me to talk about. But 2021 started with the incident in the Capitol, and now I can confirm to you that Twitter has banned Donald Trump's account. I'm going to show you Donald Trump's account right now, and like I said, Twitter has banned Donald Trump's account. This just happened, and I'll share my screen and show you. Account suspended. Account suspended. Let's listen really quick to some news channels and some media that's starting to cover this right now. Let me just make myself into this nice little circle here, and then we're going to get started, and I'll show you some comments that are emerging from the news media now. Now, there's going to be a lot of backlash, but folks, what is super interesting is that now that the Democrats have taken control of Washington, and we know that the Democrats are, in favor of big tech companies, we're starting to see what is happening right now, and this is quite dramatic. Everybody, let's listen to what's happening and some reports from other stations.
Need all social platforms to do this more proactively. Often, what is planned in a semi private space has bearing on the open web. So, Twitter is sending a message to other technology companies saying, we all of these companies that have platforms on the internet have to step up their performance and judge content more seriously. By the way, earlier today, Apple said that it may take action against Parler. Parler is that new social network that's been really popular among far-right Trump supporters. There's been speculation.
Pretty incredible, guys. I want to know. I want to know from our viewers and subscribers, what do you think about this news? Again, Donald Trump's account, everybody, has been suspended indefinitely. Okay, I just want to be clear. Donald Trump's account has been suspended indefinitely, as and it looks like this. This was this. I'm still trying to determine, was it something that Donald Trump said today, or did they take action based on things that were happening off off the channel? Because what is happening here is pretty unbelievable, and I know that it's going to make a lot of supporters of Trump pretty upset. But folks, pretty incredible what is happening right now. And let's see. Twitter said, after close review of recent tweets from the real Donald Trump account and the context around them, we have permanently suspended the account due to the risk of further incitement of issues. So pretty incredible, everybody. What is happening right now? Twitter has banned the account. Twitter, let's see, folks. This is may have. Now, again, I want to keep in mind that Twitter and Facebook have done this now that Democrats are in full control of Washington. But the there is no more Twitter feed of Trump. There is no more Twitter feed of Trump, and there's a response from Jason Miller. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, Twitter banned Trump permanently. Okay. So let me just confirm. Twitter has permanently suspended Donald Trump's account. And they said, again, after close review of recent tweets from the account and the context around them, we have permanently suspended the account due to a risk of further incitement. In the context of horrific events earlier this week, we made it clear on Wednesday that additional violations of the Twitter rules would potentially result in this very course of action. So it sounds like there could have been a tweet that Trump was trying to send out, and Jason Miller Jason Miller, who is a senior advisor to Trump. Let's see what Jason Miller said. I'm going to show you Jason Miller's tweet right now. Oh, Jason Miller's pretty upset. Okay, so let's see what Miller's saying right now. And he said, disgusting. Big tech wants to cancel all 75 million Donald Trump supporters. If you don't think they're coming for you next, you're wrong. Twitter bans Trump. So I don't think that big tech would want to ban 75 million people. But yeah, this is breaking news, everybody. I'm going to give you information as it evolves, everybody. So this is where things are at. Give me just one moment, everybody. Just one moment. Just give me 5 minutes to review. Thanks. Just sending an audio message to one of my staff members. When I communicate, I I don't even want to type because I can be efficient when I do audio. Lehigh University has rescinded Donald Trump's honorary degree, and some pretty big news, everybody. Um, some other resignations happening in different parts in different parts of the stratosphere. But yeah, folks, this is the big news. Twitter has permanently suspended. Here, let me show you. Twitter has permanently suspended the account of Donald Trump. It's gone. Let me show you the. Let me show it to you. Bam! There it is, folks. Twitter has permanently suspended the account of Donald Trump. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm looking at reactions, and while this is happening, there's a draft impeachment article that is accusing Trump of prior efforts to subvert and obstruct, including a phone call with the Georgia Secretary of State. So, folks, this is what is happening in real time, everybody. Let me take a look at some comments from my community. Guys, I want you to know I love you. These are difficult times, but I love you. Stay strong, hang in there. Some pretty incredible information emerging right now. I actually recorded a video of a phone call, believe it or not, while this incident was happening in the Capitol. Trump called Senator Mike Lee at 2 p.m. when this was unfolding, and then Giuliani tried to call Mike Lee, but excuse me, I beg you, I take that back. Trump called and spoke with Tommy Tuberville, who's a freshman senator, and spoke with him at 2 p.m. about about trying to delay or stop the electoral college certification process at 2 p.m. on the day that things were unfolding in the Capitol, as things were unfolding. And then at 7 p.m., Giuliani thought he was calling Tommy Tuberville, but ended up leaving a voicemail with Mike Lee. I've obtained a recording. I've obtained a recording of that audio through the dispatch. It's an article, and I will show you that in the next video. While all of this was unfolding, Trump did not call the National Guard immediately like he said he did. He did not call. Then Trump did not call the National Guard. He instead called a senator to try and delay the certification. And then at 7 p.m., Giuliani thought he was calling Tommy Tuberville but left a voicemail with Mike Lee, who released the recording to the press. And you can hear Rudy Giuliani saying, just let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Pretty mind-blowing, everybody. Do you guys want to hear that now? Because we actually did a video, and we are going to release that. We are going to release that. Do you guys want to hear that recording now? Because I've already done another video, and I'm releasing another video discussing that, everybody. You guys want to hear it now or what? Let me know. Because like I said, it's part of another video that the team has put together. Let's see. Let me see some comments. So we have a recording of Giuliani talking to. You guys want to hear it? All right, let's do it. Okay. I see the comments coming in. Let's see. It was the dispatch. Hold on, guys. Hold on for just a second. Guys, you listen. I gotta be honest with you. You have to brace yourself. Okay, are you bracing yourself? Yeah. All right. This is okay. At 2 p.m. East Coast time, Trump called. Trump called Tommy Tuberville, like I said, and then at 7 p.m. Rudy Giuliani thought he was calling Tommy Tuberville, but he ended up leaving a voicemail with Mike Lee, who then released this to the press. You guys have to listen to this for yourself. This was at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Everyone, on the night this was happening. 7 p.m. on the night this was happening. Just a second, guys. Just give me 5 minutes. Is that okay? If you need to wrap up, you can. Let me know. All right. So, guys, you ready? Okay, you got to brace yourself. This was at 7 p.m. on the night things were happening in the Capitol. Okay. No call from Trump to check in on Vice President Mike Pence, on any of the senators, on any of the congressmen, on any of the congresswomen. No initial attempt, no immediate attempt, as Trump said, to call the National Guard. Giuliani did not ask about anything other than this. You have to listen to this, and if this doesn't shock you, this doesn't surprise you, I don't know what to tell you. When I heard this at 7, and when I heard that this happened at 7 p.m., I was shaking. Let's listen. Let me make sure the audio is up. I need you to brace yourself. 7 p.m. from Giuliani. By the way, Trump spoke with Tommy Tuberville for 10 minutes at 2 p.m. and then Giuliani left this voicemail for who he thought was Tommy Tuberville at 7 p.m.
Senator Tuberville, or I should say Coach Tuberville, this is Rudy Giuliani, President's lawyer. I'm calling you because I want to discuss with you how they're trying to rush this hearing and how we need you, our Republican friends, to try to just slow it down so we can get these legislatures to get more information to you. And I know they're reconvening at 8 tonight. But the only strategy we can follow is to object to numerous states and raise issues so that we get ourselves into tomorrow, ideally until the end of tomorrow. I know McConnell is doing everything he can to rush it, which is kind of a kick in the head, because it's one thing to oppose us. It's another thing not to give us a fair opportunity to contest it. He wants to try to get it down to only three states that we contest, whether there are 10 states that we contest, not 3. So if you could object to every state and along with a congressman get a hearing for every state, I know we would delay you a lot, but it would give us the opportunity to get the legislators who are very, very close to pulling their votes, particularly after what McConnell did today. It angered them because they have written letters asking that you guys adjourn and send them back the questionable ones, and they'll fix them up. So this phone number I'm available on all night, and it would be an honor to talk to you. Thank you.
Okay, I just want to be clear. Yes, I'll gather myself. I want to be clear. Rudy Giuliani did not talk about what was going on in the Capitol. This was at 7 p.m. Nothing. Zip. All he did was say, somebody was angry and so you need to do this. You need to get a congressman. I will provide you with a link to this. Let me know what you think. Let me check out some of the comments here. And let me know what you folks think. All right. So, Drew Baker. All right. So we have individuals who are still brainwashed watching this, thinking that this is meant to be evidence. This is not meant to be evidence. This is designed to show you the absolute immorality of certain individuals who acted on that day. So for all of you who still want to believe what you want to believe, that's fine. That's okay. But this audio was designed to demonstrate the fact that there was no mention, no concern for Vice President Mike Pence, no concern for senators, no concern for congressmen, no concern for congresswomen. So, for all those of you who've been lobotomized and who've been brainwashed into thinking that this phone call was okay, I don't know, unsubscribe from this channel. You're not welcome here. That's all I can say. So this was designed to show you clearly something that is unacceptable. It's not about whether this was legal or not. It was about the immorality of this phone call in the midst of something that was horrific. So again, I saw one or two comments of lobotomized individuals, but I don't know what to say to you. Regardless of your support for Donald Trump or President Biden, regardless of your support, this phone call is indicative of the priorities. There were people at risk, and this phone call is indicative of what the priorities were and what the priorities were not. So if you don't agree with me, I'm not going to try and make up your mind. I just feel sorry, and I wish you all the best. I do have a couple of more videos to release. Let me know what you folks thought of this video. I appreciate you all. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is Dr. Nitin Choda with Ignition Time, and thank you so much for giving me your time. If you don't know anything about me, check out my video. You'll learn more about who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. We live in unusual times. We live in uncertain times. The events of the past few days have been unbelievable, to say the least. We live in a historic moment in time, and I want to bring you into the news. I want to bring you behind the scenes of honest news. I want to bring you behind the scenes of news that is neither too conservative, neither too liberal, news that is balanced, and news that is logical. This channel, the Ignition Time channel, is about the country, it's about the economy, and it is about your money. I'll give you news that shocks you and makes you go, I'll give you news that makes you smile and say, wow, this is good. I'll bring you news when it's raining money and when we get lots of stimulus. I'll give you news that might make you want to party. In fact, guess what? I can actually break dance. I'll make you news that's going to make you want to break dance. That is, if you're a nerd like me. I can break dance. Watch this. Okay, I know. My name is Dr. Nitin Choda, and thank you so much for watching, everybody. I want you to know that I really appreciate you. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. That's 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. If you want to hear from us, get your cell phone out, send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. You'll get added to SMS alerts list moving forward. You'll get breaking news and alerts if you are on our SMS alerts list. So I really appreciate you being a viewer. I appreciate you being a subscriber. You can also get on our email list and stay in touch. Simply go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. That's ignitiontime.com/alerts, and you'll be able to stay in touch with us. You can opt out of the SMS alerts or the email alerts at any point in time. Sometimes YouTube does not always release notifications on time. So all I ask you to do is very simple. Just bookmark youtube.com/ignition time. Just bookmark the channel so you can always be in touch with us. So you can be a part of our community. You can be a part of, the news when it gets bizarre and when it makes you go, what? Or you can be a part of the news when you feel like dancing. Or you might want to break dance. Here's my lousy break dance one more time. That's I hope you can join our community. Speaking of community, hopefully you can follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is ignition_time. That's ignition_time. That's our handle on Instagram. Now, if you want, you can also follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is also ignition_time. That's ignition_time. Our Twitter community has been growing very rapidly, and you'll see me tweeting and retweeting important information that will help you make sense of this unbelievably crazy world that we live in. Once again, my name is Dr. Nitin Choda. Please share this video with just 2 friends or family members. Share the video with just 2 friends or family members. If you learn something new, please click like. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications. That would mean a lot to me. Please ignite that subscribe button because the name of our channel is Ignition Time. I want you to be in party mode. I want you to be happy. I want there to be confetti everywhere. I want us to have a normal, peaceful life, and I want us to laugh every once in a while, which is what you're going to get on this channel. Also, you'll find a link to all of our resources in the description section below. So make sure you check out our description section. And once again, please click like, please subscribe, please enable notifications. I appreciate you all. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time.